Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Saturday the 19th of September 2020, and this is the weekly analysis for spot gold and dollar yen for the 4th week of September. And looking at both charts for now, the spot gold has been continuing to consolidate inside a triangle, while the dollar yen has just broken down and fell below the lower triangle trend line. So let's take a look at spot gold, and it has been consolidating within a fairly tight range between the weekly pivot last week and the monthly pivot, about a 320 pip range or so, and centered around the 38 pip retracement at 1950. So from the start of the week, it did climb up to test the monthly pivot, and that's where the upper triangle trend line is as well. After a couple of times a double top, it has fallen through and right to the lower trend line with the weekly pivot as support, and then climb back up to the center again of the trend line of the triangle. So nothing to show that it's going to break out soon. So and this week there's also testimony given from the Fed chair Jerome Powell for 3 nights, Tuesday to Thursday at the different committees. And there's also US flash manufacturing and services PMIs on Wednesday, and then US durable goods orders on Friday. So no major news other than the testimony. Last week's FOMC decisions and policy announcements was no surprise, except that it did give further projections that no rate increases planned until 2023. So they're going to hold rates low, and at 0.1, not sure whether it's possible whether they might even bring it down to negative rates. All right, so yeah, we'll await the breakout one way or the other. If it does break down, then the support area is fairly strong with 1900 as a round figure. But if it does break out, then there's a fairly wider range to reach 2000. So we'll see whether it's possible. Let's take a look on the weekly time frame, and after a spinning top, it's just shifted a bit higher. On the fall time frame, so last week it managed to find support with the 4-hour 55 providing support until major rejections at the monthly pivot. It finally gave way and fell to the 4-hour 200, right near the weekly pivot as well. and then now managed to climb back up and still just centered around the 455 EMA. All right, let's take a look at dollar yen. And the dollar yen has finally given away and fell below the lower trend line, and this was not surprising after major rejections, and especially recently from the daily 55 EMA, and then consecutive bearish moves for every day last week right into the support zone just below the 138 fib extension, and already broke below the 105. It's coming up to the 104 level soon. So if we take a look on the weekly time frame, there's a significant bearish move here, and between the 138 there's this support from a previous swing low, around the 104.45 level. So this week, if it's this coming week, if it pulls back to retest 105 and then falls again, it's going to target the 104 and then the 162 fib extension around the 103.74 area. Alright, so similarly, the only exposure this week is the US Fed Chair Powell's testimony for 3 nights. Let's move back to the daily time frame and the forward time frame, where it has been gradually falling lower and lower. All right, let's see what the US dollar does for this coming week, and that will give us the direction for all the major pairs. Meanwhile, stay safe and have a good trading week, and cheers for now.